Tri-City, I'm Jess. I hope everyone is having a great week. We've been anxiously waiting for sports to begin, and they're finally here.
Many students are excited to hear the CIF has just announced that all sports will be cleared to go for the school year. This has allowed students to have more motivation for the school year, and many athletes are excited for the new season.
I'm super pumped for soccer season this year. We had a really good season last year, so hopefully we can pull through this year with some more wins. We have a new coach this year, which I'm super excited about, and it's not too late for girls to join, so if you want to play, come out and play.
All these athletes are very eager to get back to the physical activity that they're used to. At Tri-City, many students play multiple sports and still get the most out of each season. Coaches are looking for more players, so if you were considering playing a sport, don't hesitate to talk to a coach or player today.
I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to have a season this year and that sports can continue through during this COVID season. I just hope that we can manage it correctly and stay organized and social distance properly so that we can have a safe season. The athletes at Tri-City Christian will be able to play more than one sport at once. Tri-City has always been a school that has had athletes like this. So I really think that we can accomplish it as long as the parents are on top of their kids and that the kids are on top of what they're supposed to do.
We are so excited that we are able to get a new chance to play this season and to see how our teams do.
Although sports are starting to take off, we know that with the many hours of practice put in, this causes students to have a lack of sleep.
With the third quarter officially about to end, students have been struggling with sleeping problems as well as staff. This leads to stress and anxiety. But some students and staff have taken extra steps to help solve this problem.
I normally sleep 7.5 to 8.5 hours. I typically have no problem sleeping at night, except maybe once a week. I don't take necessarily sleep medicine, but I take pain medicine, and some of the pain medicine helps me sleep.
Usually I sleep like 8.5 hours a night, usually. I have problems sleeping at night sometimes because I'm just a light sleeper, and I wake up sometimes like when I hear a noise or just because I kind of can't sleep. I don't take anything to help me sleep at night because I usually go to sleep like pretty easily. It's just that I wake up sometimes in the middle of the night.
Hopefully we can find better solutions to take care of these sleeping problems. I'm Aaron with TCCN. Back to you in the studio.
Sheesh, I can't imagine struggling with insomnia. I can't even stay awake in Curry's class. Just kidding, love you, Curry. Well, for those of you who are still awake, we have a new assistant head of school.
Admin has been working hard to give us someone to fill Mr. King's shoes, and as many of you know, those are big shoes to fill. Some confusion has been going on around campus as to know who this person is and who his position will be. Well, we are here to introduce Dr. Andujo and to learn a little bit more about him and what he will be doing.
First of all, I'd like to say it's been a real privilege to be here at the school. And right now, my current role is to support Mr. Huckabone as the assistant head of schools, visiting classes, discipline. So just getting to know the students, get familiar with the culture at the school. I've worked in schools all my life, in junior, senior high, and became an administrator. So I've been doing that for 30 years now. To me, there's nothing more worthwhile than working with students at a Christian school. I like water sports. I like the paddleboard and kayak on the weekends. But more than anything, I like to get involved in students' lives, get to know what they like. So feel free to pull over or ask me for my phone number, and you can text me on any thought you may have, any concerns. We want to make sure we're here to serve you, and we're available to help anytime. Thank you.
Welcome to Tri-City Christian, Dr. Andujo. We are looking forward to spending a long time here with you, here at the school. Back to you in the studio.
Make sure to give Dr. Andujo a warm welcome when you see him on campus. And now, here's announcements with Josh.
Hey Tri-City, I'm Josh, and here are the announcements for this week. Next week is Spirit Week, so dress up in your class color every day except Wednesday, when we'll be wearing green for St. Patrick's Day. On Tuesdays, Handel's Ice Cream is here on campus, so make sure you bring $5. Thursday, there will be a free snack and a class competition at lunch, as well as Friday, Coach Bickley will be serving up his very own barbecue at lunch, so make sure to sign up for that. Then Morph is here next Saturday from 7 to 10:30, so make sure you sign up by Wednesday for $30. And also be on the lookout for hidden coins all week long. Next, I was at the robotics scrimmage last week, and here's how it went. Last weekend, our Tri-City robotics team was out in the quad competing in their first scrimmage of the season. With all the hard work they had put in since the beginning of the year, it was a great chance to finally show off their skills, even though it may have been different due to COVID-19.
I'm the captain of the robotics team, the engineers for this year, and I handle all the programming aspects of the robot. My favorite part about robotics is probably just working with a bunch of people from school, and just it's a really good creative outlet because it's creative solutions for practical problems.
Our team this year is really cool. We have a pretty good mix of returning players as well as new players on the team. So it's cool to kind of see that dynamic where the returning players are training up the new ones. So COVID's had a pretty big impact on it. We're now doing virtual matches, so it's just us, where normally there's 15 teams together.
After the competition was finished, team members reflected on how the event went and what they look to improve on for upcoming events in the future.
Well, even though today is not as good as what we want, which didn't achieve our expectation, but it's really good experience learning, and I hope we can do better next time.
Today went pretty well. It didn't go exactly how we planned, but it's always good because we're going to learn from this experience and move on. We found out some areas that we need to work on, so we're going to fix those in the coming weeks for our next competition.
Best of luck to our robotics team for the rest of the season. Back to you guys in the studio.
Good job, Engine Nerds. Well, that's a wrap for this week, fellow Eaglets, and we'll see you next time on TCNN.